The first part for Bantu knots is to part your hair. There are several different ways you can part your hair. Some people do triangles, squares, or circle parts. For me, I wanted to do triangle parts today. So the first step I needed to do was to create 4 even sections in my hair. So right now I'm creating the first section by parting a line, a straight line, or as straight as I could get it, from ear to ear. And after I parted that section, I was going to part smaller parts within that section for my Bantu knots. So as you can see, I finally got a relatively straight line, I guess, and I was just sectioning the back of my hair off, adding some gel to that section, brushing it down, trying to get it as slick as I possibly could. As you can see, the line still wasn't very straight. I had to go back in and fix it, and it was never perfect, honestly, but look, I did the best I could do. Y'all see my hair is super duper thick. Now that I have my first section, I am creating my triangle part. So I started off by creating a triangle close to my ear and then another triangle part by my other ear, and I'm just kind of sectioning it off, looking at it, making sure it looks relatively even. Now I'm just perfecting the part. I'm adding some gel and I'm putting both of those sections into ponytails. After I put those sections into ponytails, I then plaited them. I do recommend plaiting your ponytails. It helps if you have thick hair because it helps to stretch your hair, and it also makes the step when we add braiding hair, it's going to make it much more convenient. So now I'm just continuing with my triangle parts. As you can see, I ended up making 5 triangle parts in this section, so 3 in the middle and then 2 on the sides. And this is how it looked once I got done my 5 triangle parts. Don't talk about my parting, y'all. I did the best I could, okay? So this is how we're looking. I attempted to plait all of them. Some of them were a little too thick. So now I'm looking in the back of my head, and I had planned to do all these parts myself. But y'all see, this line is not straight. So I ended up letting my mom part my hair for me. I planned to get footage for you guys, but I couldn't get any. I'm so sorry. But I am going to explain to you guys how she parted it. So as I told y'all earlier, my plan was to create 4 even sections in my hair. So I did the first section and I put 5 Bantu knots or 5 triangle parts within it. Well, I had my mom to do the rest of the section, so 3 sections, and instead of putting 5 triangle parts within each of those sections, I told her to do 3 because I didn't want just a bunch of Bantu knots in my head. My head is small and I wanted my sleep to be comfortable, so I only did 3 Bantu knots for the 3 remaining sections, if that makes sense. And as you can see, she did triangle parts or like diagonal kind of parts. Our next step is to add braiding hair. So I chose to do a 2-strand twist or single-leaf twist method for my Bantu knot. So here I'm just getting the braiding hair. I'm putting some gel on it to slick it down, get rid of flyaways, and make it look more sleek. I've sectioned my hair in 2, put the braiding hair in between the 2 sections. I'm adding more gel because I want to blend in my hair with the braiding hair. So I'm adding gel and I'm twisting my hair and the braiding hair together. I'm trying my best to make it look seamless, and I'm just twisting both sides with the gel. If you notice, I'm twisting it in opposite directions. So the first side I twisted forward, and then the second side I twisted backward. So that may not make sense right now, but I'm going to show you guys a closer look in just a second, and I'm going to explain it again. After I do that, I just start twisting down. As I am plaiting down, I'm still twisting the hair in opposite directions, and I'm still adding gel as I go because I don't want flyaways and I want it to look as sleek as possible. I'm especially adding a lot of gel when it gets to the part where my real hair is ending and it's about to be only braiding hair. And I'm just continuing to plait down and add gel. Just try my best to make it look seamless. It doesn't have to be perfect. Here is the plait when I got done. And now I'm just going to start to twist it around itself. So basically you're just going to twist the plait around the base of the ponytail or the base of the plait. As you can see, I'm using one hand to hold the Bantu knot in place, and I'm using another hand to wrap it around itself. And here's how the first Bantu knot came out. After I got done wrapping it around, I just kind of played with it. You can twist it and make it a little tighter if you need to. Just kind of play with it, push it down a little. But I'm going to show you guys this step one more time, and I'm going to try to explain it better. So I'm getting the braiding hair. I'm adding gel again, trying to make it slick, trying to get rid of flyaways. I'm just adding gel. As y'all can see, if you look at my real hair, I have it split in 2 sections. That's why I told y'all to plait it earlier, so it can already be in 2 sections. We're putting the braiding hair in between those 2 pieces of hair. I'm twisting one side with my hair, and then I'm twisting the other side with my hair. So I'm putting the braiding hair and my hair together. If you notice, I'm twisting them in opposite directions. This is how it will look if you did it right. So you twist one side forward, twist the other side backward, and then you start to plait down. As you're plaiting down, you're still twisting the hair away from each other while plaiting. And you just continue that all the way down. Now I'm just showing you guys how the plait looks, and I'm starting to wrap it around the base. So I'm just wrapping the plait around the base of the ponytail, and I'm just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping until I have no more hair to wrap. And that's why it's important to get pre-stretched hair also, so that you don't have blunt ends and it's easy to just tuck it. As y'all can see, I redid it because I didn't really like how that one looked, but I kept this footage in because I want to show you guys how easy it is to redo the Bantu knot if you don't like it. All you have to do is just like untwist it, or unwrap it or whatever. So yeah, this is how it looks. Super duper cute. Now I'm going to let you guys watch me do it in a time lapse, and I'm going to come back when I have completed all of the Bantu knots. Okay, this is how it looked once I had done all the Bantu knots. Now I am getting ready to style my baby hair. Here's a closer look at those Bantu knots. Don't they look good, girl? As you can see, I have bigger parts and smaller Bantu knots. You can do your Bantu knots as big as you would like. Just add more hair than I did. Y'all know I got a small head, and like I said, I wanted my sleep to be comfortable, child. So that's why I didn't do really big Bantu knots. But right now, I'm just doing my baby hair. I kind of lost some of the footage of this, so that's why I'm kind of just touching it up instead of like really doing them. So yeah, this is how it looks. I'm tying my baby hair down, girl. And boom, voila, I look good, I look cute. So this is the finished look. This is how it came out. I'm about to insert some pictures for you guys to see. So that's a better picture of the back, pictures of me looking cute. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe, become a bestie, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.